Thank you very much. At the outset, I'd like to thank Trevor for this wonderful opportunity itself. Now, let me go back a day. Yesterday, we were at the speaker's dinner, lovely place, and I met a lot of distinguished people up there. I think I was probably a new kid on the block, right, for this particular conference, and there are some people who probably had more experience than my age, and trust me, I'm not very young itself. So I'm going to start off with telling you a little bit about who am I and what are we trying to achieve. All right, so I'm actually, as you can see, Captain Abhay. So I've been a master mariner. I've got about 2 decades of experience. I used to work for ADNOC in the corporate office in the World Trade Center, so I've been trained very well. And just 2 years back, in January 2022, we started Greenfield Marine Technologies itself. It's a company based out of Abu Dhabi in the UAE. And what have we achieved in 19 months is what I'm going to show you. Okay? TACCC, which is a leading UK research in maritime, and with my good friends in BV, have voted us the top 150 most innovative companies in maritime for 2024 itself. Not only that, we are not only 150, but we are the top 50, and we are the only company in the Middle East to be on this illustrious list of people itself. So I think that itself we've got. So here is a mariner who's got in touch with technology, like Mr. Khalil rightly said yesterday, who understands it, okay? We've got a growing list of customers. We've signed contracts with people. Recently, with my first contract, we sent across the contract. He sent it back to me. He says, Abhay, I don't want a 1-year contract. I want a 3-year contract because I see what you are doing with AI and domain expertise itself. And of course, we've got some great customer feedback from one of the most noted people in the industry itself. So, enough said. So I think I have the right to be in front of you distinguished people to tell you what we actually do. So, what do we do here? We look at sustainability, but we look at sustainability more holistically. We say sustainability is about environment, but sustainability also has its social angle to it, with its people, which are very pivotal to sustainability itself. Now, what are we trying to do? We're trying to look at the low-hanging fruits. Sustainability through behavioral change. This was a topic that was touched in the morning, in the first session. It was briefly touched. What are we trying to do? We are bringing in a safety culture and a carbon culture. Saving lives and saving the environment. How are we doing this? By engaging people itself. Employee engagement is our tool with which we are achieving what we are trying to achieve itself. How do we do this, right? What is the question? How do we achieve this? The biggest issue today in the maritime industry is there is a disconnect between the management sitting in the office and the people who work on board the vessel itself. So we've got a beautiful app here by itself through which the crew communicate. We use AI tools. So communication is a barrier. Okay? People cannot speak proper English at times. How do they engage? How do they tell the management the risk that they are facing right now? So we've got NaughtyBot, which is an AI generative model which helps seafarers understand the safety management system. It is a kind of a ChatGPT version of it, and much more to that. So what we've achieved is we have engaged your grassroots level from a very important pillar of sustainability, that is safety itself. So we've created that bridge. Now, okay, the other thing which we look at...
Sorry to interrupt. What's the name of that software application?
It's Shipok.ai, okay?
NaughtyBot.
NaughtyBot, yes. So NaughtyBot is the generative AI. I'm glad you caught that, Ali. So,
yeah. Jamil said it, I heard it.
Yeah. I expected Jamil to catch it. Okay, but... Naturally, absolutely, sir. So we try and make it fun. We are not only trying to create a safety culture, but we're trying to create a carbon culture on board. Now, we all know that alternative fuels and technologies still has time to come. Can we look at the low-hanging fruits? Can we create a culture on board, whereas by reducing fuel oil consumption, how can we do that? How can we today get a chief engineer or get an oiler or get anybody on board the vessel, switch off that generator which is not required, leading to reduction in fuel oil consumption. That's the easiest way to decarbonization, something which we can do today, right now by itself. So that is what we're doing on a carbon culture perspective. Now, we are making sustainability fun. Today, we have a 98% approval from the most important stakeholders in sustainability is the people who work offshore, for the people who work out at sea itself. And today, we have a buy-in from them. Why do we have a buy-in from them? Because we have made it fun today. So we've tied up with companies, we give them certificates, there's a leaderboard, the whole process is gamified to another process itself. What else? We've partnered, gentlemen. We've partnered with the biggest brands in the world, making sure that the companies today can prioritize sustainability and give these gifts to their employees, to the people who are working offshore, incentivizing them to take action towards sustainability, towards their safer future and the future of the generations to come with regards to the carbon culture, which I just. So there has to be a carrot. We spoke about the carrot today in the morning itself. So this is the carrot today, what we've given to the people itself. Now, what have we achieved? Through a safety culture, we've reduced the number of accidents and incidents. Okay, we've reduced time through digitization itself for our current customers itself, and we've reduced cost because of this entire, in a short duration of time that we have achieved itself. Not only that, we're surprised that today with the carbon culture, we've got double-digit fuel oil consumption savings just by engaging with your people itself. You'll be surprised as to how effective this can be in the maritime industry, just by engaging with your people, telling them what your company's KPIs are and how you can move ahead. So I think I've pretty much come to the end of this. All I would like to conclude is the people are the cornerstone of your growth. They are the most important asset that you have. Make use of them, use digital technology, use AI to connect to them, and you'll be surprised with the results that come through. Thank you very much.